Hello friends, welcome to the Eden vlog. Today we are at Keys Art Mile in Rosebank, Johannesburg. I'm standing in the foyer, and inside this building is the very lovely TMRW Gallery. And I think a bit of context to this vlog, we'd like to show you our tech and exactly how it works when it comes to art, how it's all been kind of mixed together. The TMRW Gallery is a testing ground, a bit of a public-facing space where we show off our tech mixed with art. And the person who's done that incredibly successfully in this situation is Mary Sibande. She's an extraordinary South African artist. And Rick and Dan and Gary have taken the entire Mary Sibande show and made it virtual reality as well. We'll have a look inside in a second. Let's start with the front window of this display, where they've taken an Xbox Connect and they've put it outside with a projector inside, and as you walk past the window it interacts with you. It's caused amazing amounts of reactions from people going, "What? The window lives?"
When I walk up to the window, it actually selects and tracks me. So if you see on the window here, as I move, this follows me. And how this is actually built, it's using what's called an Xbox Connect. So that's stashed up there, and it's originally made for games. We've hacked it to work within Unity that lets us create interactive installations. And this window went down a treat. It really kind of, when people walk past randomly and they see this thing following them, they get very curious about what's happening inside. Here's an example of where we implement our tech, or more where the tech is implemented but you don't really actually notice the tech, which is kind of the big goal with creating these art exhibitions. If you have a look at these headsets, they built from a 3D scan of Mary's face, and we've written a bunch of software behind this that as soon as I hold this to my face, the content inside the VR headset starts playing.
They are stereoscopic 360 films. There's 4 of them, and at each different position around the gallery you find different narratives and different scenes. We actually scanned this exact sculpture, 3D scanned it using photogrammetry, set up a massive lighting rig, captured all the photographic texture, the 3D model, took that 3D model out that we scanned, put it into the VR environment and began to animate all the elements around it. We spent a lot of time scanning her creatures for reference and things like that, and then really brought them alive with sound and all kinds of particle effects and environmental effects. So each VR headset has its unique perspective that's locked off. So obviously over here I'm facing the sculpture from this direction. So in VR we actually replicated that exact coordinate. So you'll be facing the sculpture. You see the sculpture, the same sculpture in real life that is represented digitally inside the VR headset.
Just setting up this show was quite a feat in terms of, again, a lot of the stuff you don't actually see. For example, the surround sound. We've got about, I think, 12 speakers throughout the gallery. Bear in mind, also this entire gallery was pure white, shiny white floors. So just the painting of this gallery alone was, coats of black, all these rubber mats to create the black floor, painting the roof, and obviously with Mary, stitching all the creatures together.
So this scene is the womb. So basically in this scene you're immersed in a liquid environment with a tentacle creature that is floating in front of you. It's quite a hypnotic experience sitting down, and that's why we especially added the chair, so you can kind of change the way you interact with the headset.
What's very hard to explain to you is, after you've walked around here and you've seen this on a vlog, is to try and explain the immersion and the all-encompassing feel that this gives. You literally transport yourself into a world where it just wraps you and engulfs you in everything you see around you, except it's really moving and animating itself. It's just another level of art. And I think you can talk about it as much as you want, but you actually have to experience it for yourself to actually understand how insanely cool this Mary Sibande show is.